Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of My Unknown Life. Today's video is going to be about a couple of epiphanies that I've had and some energy work that I did. So before I get into that though, please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to hear more. That's awesome. Let's get to it. So for the last couple of days, I have been feeling kind of stuck. The excitement has wore off from leaving and feeling like, oh my god, this is so great. Now it's starting to feel a little bit like, oh my god, this is not so great. I've been feeling like I don't know where I want to go with my life, and I keep looking, like I literally just keep looking at the clock thinking every second that ticks by is another second that I'm closer to financial ruin. Yay! I guess I kind of expected that when I left Starbucks that all of a sudden all of my problems would just magically disappear, and then I would just be living happy and free. My whole life would be formed in front of me and I would know exactly what I wanted and everything would be daisies and roses and it would be great. And unfortunately that's not what has happened. I have just been feeling very stuck. I have been feeling like I can't do any of the things that I like to do because I just don't feel like I can do those things. I haven't had any inspiration to go do anything. I've been feeling like time is ticking by so quickly and I'm just wasting my time. I only have a few months of money before I'm completely financially broke. And I gotta get going. I gotta go. And so my brain is like on overdrive. With that, I've been feeling a bit like a failure, and like all of those old limiting beliefs just keep coming up of like, I'm not good enough. I'll never be able to do something that I actually love. How could I ever be good enough to just like make something happen? Like that's just stupid. Like I'm never going to be able to do something that's fulfilling. I will never amount to anything. And honestly, it's been very difficult. That's been a very hard feeling because I feel like I'm just sitting on the couch, not really doing anything, and watching my life flash before my eyes and not actually accomplishing anything. And it's pretty confronting. It's like I did this very scary thing and now I'm supposed to do something with this courageous act. And I have been very stumped on what I'm supposed to do. So this morning I decided to do a little bit of journaling, just writing whatever came to mind and hoping that, something big came out of it. And it did. I had an epiphany, guys. I realized that what I needed to do was I needed to do anger burns. I needed to do energy work. All of this energy is just stuck in my body and it has to come out so that I can use it constructively. If I let it just stick in my body, I will never be able to really find my path in life because my body is trying to work around all of this energy that has just been stuck there. So what are anger burns, you may ask? It's a type of energy work. It's kind of like working out. When you just move your body so much and you let all of this energy come up and out of your body. And anger burns are more about the emotion rather than the movement, whereas exercise is more about the movement. It's really about releasing energy and really bringing up the energy that's in your body and just letting it go, moving it out of your body so that it can transmute into something better, something more constructive. It's about really being able to feel that emotion and heal it and move the fuck on. For me, I like to start by really feeling into my body, feeling where the energy is, feeling where it's stuck, where it feels heavy, like maybe in my stomach or maybe in my throat. My throat is really bad. A lot of years of not speaking up for myself has really made a lot of energy just stick in my throat. So I like to really focus in on wherever it feels really heavy and really dense. And I like to just start by talking out loud and saying, all right, this energy feels hot. It feels heavy. It feels big. It feels expansive. And as you go, you just let that, you start talking into it. You will let that feeling express itself. Maybe you end up hitting a pillow. You You stomp the ground, you move your legs, maybe you start screaming, maybe you start crying, and you have zero judgment for yourself. It's just whatever feels good in that moment. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Just let yourself express for a good while. Sometimes it's 15 minutes, sometimes it's a half an hour. Sometimes it's as long as you want. Sometimes it's 5 minutes and it's enough to really get you that release. Yes, you feel a little stupid, but it's exactly right. And it's okay. But at the end, you just feel open and free and beautiful. And usually by the end, a lot of emotion gets released and a lot of epiphanies happen. And today, for me, an epiphany happened. And I am so grateful that I did this process because I feel clearer and I feel more ready to take on the world. I learned that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I felt it in my body that this kind of limbo that I'm sitting in is exactly where I'm supposed to be. I need to just keep doing these emotional releases. What's really cool about this anger burn for me was it wasn't anger that I was feeling. Anger is hot and intense, but it's also very constrictive. You know, you want to clench your fists and clench your muscles, and this wasn't that. It was a wonderful feeling. It was hot and it was intense, but it was freeing and it was big and it was expansive and it was such an amazing feeling. I felt passion and it was wonderful. I know that I'm supposed to trust the universe. I'm supposed to free fall into the unknown for a little while. And I need to trust that the universe has my back. And when the time is right, when I am supposed to take that next step, I will be given the inspiration. I will know that it's the right path for me. Like I know right now is the right path. Doing this energy work is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I can give myself a little bit of time here. Feel these feelings, express this emotion that has been stuck inside of me for so damn long. Allow it to come up and come out and feel for a little while and not have to do anything specific. And I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that because I feel like at least this type of not really going out and doing is, it still feels productive rather than the sitting on the couch. Also not really doing, but more of an ignoring type of situation where I just watch TV and conceal, don't feel. Alright, well that's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. And please hit that like button below. Please post your comments about your experience with leaving a bad situation, with maybe you're staying in a bad situation. Maybe you would like to know more about energy work. Please post your questions and comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.